Good morning, guys. I'm going to go through this bookcase this morning. There's 6 shelves full of Blu-rays. I'm going to start with this sign, these 2 signs here. I got these at a family video that was closing. Got the classics, $1 each 5 nights sign, and then the select titles, rent any 2 for only $2.99, rent 1, get the second free. So glad to have those in my collection. So I'm gonna dive right on in. This goes through A through N. So some of these all these are great titles. Some of them are stuff I haven't watched yet. So I'm gonna just go right through it. So the first title here, of course, I have the Ace Ventura double feature, classic movies, Action Point with Johnny Knoxville. It was okay. I didn't hate it. After Midnight, Scream Factory release. That's a really good horror anthology. I definitely recommend this one. 1989, 93 minutes. This is the out-of-print version of Airheads. I got it at a second-hand Charles a while back. It's the old Anchor Bay release, so I really like that movie quite a bit. Arrow Videos, Alice, Sweet Alice, love it. Alien Covenant, this is the Target exclusive packaging. Haven't really gotten around to watching it though. Alone, I really enjoyed this one. The guy in here kind of reminds me of a very demented, like Ned Flanders type guy, but it was really, really weird. I enjoyed that one. American Animals, I have not watched yet, but I wanted to pick that up because what's his name's in here? Sorry guys, it's gonna bother me if I don't remember. Evan Peters and Udo Kier, I guess how you say his name. Got American Beauty here. Really enjoyed that movie. American Exorcist. I didn't really care for this movie, but I kind of wanted to keep it in the collection because it has Bill Moseley in it, and it's a Christmas horror. American Gothic, that was an interesting movie. I believe this was Yvonne De Carlo's last movie, if I'm not mistaken. You also get Rod Steiger in here. So American History X, of course, classic film. American Mary, I got this a while back. Still haven't watched it yet. It was not sealed, but it still has the security sticker on it. American Psycho 2, really not as good as the first, but it's okay. American Ultra, I have not watched that one yet, but I heard it's okay. This Amityville double feature, I got it because of the Amityville Curse. I've seen it. It's not the best in the series, but I wanted to pick it up anyway. And I think the It's About Time is a different cut, if I'm not mistaken, than the one that we have on the Vinegar Syndrome box set. Amityville Horror Remake, I thought it was pretty decent. Sorry, it's like sticky here. Amityville Awakening, not really that great. I watched it once, but I'm a completist when it comes to the Amityville collection. Amsterdam, haven't watched this one yet. This is the Blue Underground 2-disc set. Amusement, it's a decent film. I thought the clown was very creepy in this, though. Anchorman, really enjoyed the first one. The second one, not so much. Anna and the Apocalypse, haven't watched it yet. This is the VVS release. I think it's Canadian. Annabelle Creation. I do have Annabelle Comes Home. It's just in another box. Apollo 13. April Fool's Day. I really enjoyed this film. I'm glad it finally got a Blu-ray release. Arachnophobia. Love it. Loved it since I was a kid. Army of Frankensteins. I have not watched that one yet. ATM. This takes place, I believe, yeah, it's about these people leaving their Christmas party at their job, and it goes downhill from there. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, classic. Atomic Blonde, I still haven't watched this one yet, but I heard it's pretty good. Audition, I've seen bits and pieces over the years, but never actually got around to watching the whole movie. Avengers Infinity War. Await further instructions. This is another Christmas movie, British, and it's very interesting. I don't know if I really enjoyed it that much, but I gotta watch it again. We got The Babysitter, which I've seen, and then the second one, Killer Queen. I have not watched that one yet. Backcountry, that was a good one. There's another name for this movie too, but I forget. The Back to the Future, Complete Adventures. This is the one that they put out. What year is this one from? Probably looking right at it. This was put out a few years ago. I didn't bother picking up the latest release, but yeah. I think there's some episodes. Actually, it does have the complete animated series on DVD, but I have that a separate release. Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours. Bad Dreams is really good. I have not watched Visiting Hours though. Bad Times at the El Royale. Haven't watched that yet. The Barn. Love The Barn. If you guys ever want to watch like a throwback, like 80s, like Halloween film, give this a watch. Batman the Killing Joke. It was okay. I gotta go back and watch it again though. The Bat People. Love these like throwback, like early 70s cheese films. Battery's Not Included. It's a movie I watched as a child. I never watched it since. I gotta go back and watch it again. The Battery. I haven't watched that one yet. Bay of Blood. This is the Arrow UK release, a region free disc. I never picked up the what was it, the Kino release. I just have this one. The Beach House, Shudder original. A lot of people didn't like this film. I thought it was pretty cool. The ending was kind of weird though. The Bees, haven't watched that one yet. Beetlejuice, Steelbook. Wanted to pick up the 4K release. I thought the artwork was pretty cool on that, but I didn't. Behind the Mask, Rise of Leslie Vernon. Really enjoyed this film. You get Robert Englund, you get Scott Wilson, and Zelda Rubinstein. I believe that was this was her last film, if I'm not mistaken. But really enjoyed this one, guys. Speaking of enjoying, Be Kind, Rewind. It's a really funny movie with Jack Black and Mos Def and Danny Glover. Saw that in the theater. Better Off Dead, Steelbook, classic. Better Watch Out. A lot of people like overhyped this movie, but I thought it was pretty cool. Beware the Blob. I haven't watched this one yet, but I heard it's pretty cheesy. I mean, you got a great cast here. Of course, Sid Haig, Dick Van Patten, Garrett Graham. Really great cast there. Beyond the Darkness, I have not watched this one yet, but I heard it's pretty fantastic. Big Eyes, haven't watched that one yet. Bill and Ted Face the Music, haven't watched that one yet either, but I like the other two in the series. Black Christmas, this is the German release of the one from 2000, when was this put up? I forget the actual year this one came out. It says 2010, but that's not. That's probably just the release of this region-free Blu-ray. Got the one that just came out a couple years ago. Haven't watched that one yet. I heard it wasn't great. Black Swan, love it. Blair Witch Project, classic. Blazing Saddles. This movie would not be made today for sure. I got this 3-pack here from Mill Creek. Blind Fury, Silent Rage, and White Line Fever. I haven't watched any of those yet. Scream Factory, Blood and Lace. This was an interesting, like, I wouldn't say it's a slasher, but it kind of is. It's 1971, starring Len Lesser. Everyone knows Len Lesser from Seinfeld as Uncle Leo. He's been in quite a few horror films over the years. Grandma's House, he was in that as well. Blood Beat, Vinegar Syndrome, haven't watched this one yet. Bloodfest, I really enjoyed Bloodfest. I actually liked it more than Hellfest. The Bloodstained Butterfly, really interesting. I think it's a giallo. Yeah, it's a giallo. I might have watched it once, but 1971. Blood-Sucking Bastards. This is a funny, like, it's like Office Space with vampires. It's really interesting. Blue is the Warmest Color. I haven't watched this one yet, but I picked it up, Criterion release. Bone Tomahawk, one of my favorite westerns, horror western. Patrick Wilson, Kurt Russell, Sid Haig. Boogie Nights, love Boogie Nights. The Book of Henry, I haven't watched this one yet. Book of Monsters, it's really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this one. It's kind of like a horror fantasy, but really enjoyed that. Boondock Saints, classic. Boondock Saints 2. I never got around to watching it. I heard it's crap. The Brain, love The Brain. It's it's very cheesy, but it is a fun movie. You got David Gale in here, of course. Love it. Breakfast Club, love it. Classic. Brigsby Bear, I tried to watch this once, and I think I fell asleep watching it, but I enjoyed from what I saw. And, you know, everyone knows I love Claire Danes. Mark Hamill, of course, Greg Kinnear. The Burbs, love The Burbs. Tom Hanks at his best. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Christy Swanson. The Burning. I switched the artwork around. This is the reverse artwork. One of my favorite films of all time, Burnt Offerings. Really fun movie. It's a Kino release. Got Betty Davis in here. Lee Montgomery. Probably one of the worst movies ever made, The Bye-Bye Man. But, you know, Cabin Boy, classic, Chris Elliott. Director's cut of Cabin Fever. It always makes me hungry for pancakes. The Call. It was okay. People hate this movie. I thought it was really weird, but I enjoyed it. Camp Nowhere, classic 90s movie with Christopher Lloyd. I believe this was Jessica Alba's first film, but she doesn't speak in this movie. She's just like one of the extra girls in the camp. Candyman, gotta love the Candyman. Can't Hardly Wait, love this movie. Captain Fantastic, I have not watched this one yet, but I heard it was decent. Same thing with Captive State. I love John Goodman and Vera Farmiga. The Original Car from 1977, with James Brolin, Ronnie Cox. Carnival of Blood. This is an interesting movie. I gotta go back and watch it again, and I got a little confused with it. Kathy's Curse, kind of like it's a Severin release. This was kind of like Carrie a little bit, but not quite. Arrow's release of Cat o' Nine Tails. This is the limited edition version of Argento. Cellar Dweller, Catacombs. Cellar Dweller was fun. I didn't get to watch Catacombs yet. Classic Changeling here. This is the I think this is the 2-disc version that Severin put out. But yeah, I love that artwork too. Chernobyl. I haven't really got around to watching that one yet, but we'll get there. The Children, another nice Christmas movie about killer children, like getting like they turn into like these like zombie kids. The Chucky Complete 7 movie collection does not have the remake in here, but that's okay. Glad to have it. This is the Children of the Corn. This was the I think this was a sci-fi movie from 2009, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen it a couple times on TV, but I never got around to actually watching the whole thing. So, The Chosen with Kirk Douglas, 1977. Haven't got around to watching that one yet. Christmas Evil. I've seen it. It's just been it's been a little while since I've actually got around to watching it again, so I gotta watch that again soon. Same thing with Christmas Horror Story. I haven't watched this one in a long time either. One of everyone's favorite Christmas movies, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Cinema Paradiso. I still haven't watched this. I heard it's a fantastic movie. Class of 1984. Love this movie. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Love that movie as well. I can't really find a whole lot of information about this film. Closed for the season. Welcome to the Carnival of Fear. I got this a while back. I watched it, but I don't remember it. So I will have to go back and watch it again. I believe it's quite long too. It doesn't say on the back, but I believe it's like almost 2 hours long. Clue. Everyone loves Clue. Tim Curry at his best. Cold Light of Day. Decent British whodunit kind of murders going on. Got The Collector. I actually saw this at Dollar General, the other day. I don't know if it was the same version that I had, so obviously I didn't pick it up. But for anyone who was looking for it, $4.95 at Dollar General. The Collection. Love The Collection. I like the first one better though. I don't think we're ever going to see the third one though. I think I got canceled. Coming to America. Classic. Eddie Murphy. Okay. We got Conjuring 2. Contamination Point 7. Not really a great movie. I thought it was kind of lame in my opinion, but I'll have to go back and watch it again. Cooties. Love Cooties. Copycat with Sigourney Weaver. I need to go back and watch this. That's been a long time. Corpse Bride. Countdown. Everybody shits on Countdown, but I thought it was pretty decent. I'm not saying it's like the best movie in the world by any means, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Romero's The Crazies. Decent. I prefer his Living Dead movies more, though. Crimes of Passion, never got around to watching this one, but I picked it up a while back because Kathleen Turner and Anthony Perkins, can't go wrong with those two. And it's a Ken Russell film, so. Crimson Peak, never got around to watching that one. Critters Attack, still haven't watched that one either. Cursed Films, definitely a really good myths behind these movies here. Really goes in great detail about what happened on set and everything that all the cast and crew went through. It's a really good documentary. I recommend it. The Dark and the Wicked. This movie isn't for everybody, but I thought it was pretty good. The Dark Crystal, classic. Love The Dark Crystal. The Darkest Minds, still haven't watched that one yet. Darkman, I found this at a Big Lots. I had the 3-pack DVD set. I gotta get the other ones on Blu-ray though. This one's very out of print. This is Darkness Falls, the Blu-ray. Hopefully we get a reissue of it soon. I think there are no special features on this, but I would love to see it get reissued by somebody. Dave Made a Maze, Arrow release. Still haven't watched it. Dead and Buried, very bizarre, like alien ripoff. Haven't watched it in a long time either, but I'll have to go back and watch it again. Classic here, Dead Poets Society. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. We miss you. Deadpool 1 and 2. Both are pretty good movies. Dead Snow 2. I prefer the first one over the second one. Deadly Games. Dial Code Santa Claus. I immediately grabbed this from Vinegar Syndrome when they released it. I saw it in the theater right before it came out, and I was stoked. Dead Time Stories, another good horror anthology from Scream Factory. If you guys ever want to watch a ridiculous movie, go find Deathgasm. Yes. It's like the only time I've ever seen someone use a dildo as a weapon. Death Ship, it was okay. I gotta go back and watch it again, but I really like George Kennedy. Deep Red, another Argento film. Definitely Maybe. This is a guilty pleasure of mine. Great cast. Detroit Rock City. I believe this one's out of print as well. Really like this movie too. Die Hard 5 movie set. First 3 are great. The other ones, they're okay. Another out of print title, Disturbing Behavior. Really love this movie. Love the soundtrack too. I don't get a whole lot of special features on here though. Just the commentary with the director, deleted scenes, and the alternate ending. Don't Grow Up. You know, it was okay. I gotta go back and watch it again though. The Doors, classic, Oliver Stone. The Dorm That Dripped Blood, aka Pranks. Another Christmas slasher. Classic movie here, Double Indemnity. Never got around to watching it though. Dog Day Afternoon, Al Pacino. The Donnie Darko limited edition. How many discs are in here? I forget, like 3 or 4. Bram Stoker's Dracula, classic. Dragged Across Concrete, didn't get around to watching that one yet. Dragnet, pretty good comedy with Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. The Dream Demon, I really enjoyed this one too, guys. I recommend it. Drive-In Massacre, pretty decent slasher from the late 70s, And then 76. Dude, Where's My Car? Love those stupid comedies. Dumb and Dumber 2. Didn't get around to watching it, and I heard it wasn't very good. The very sought after Blu-ray of Dutch. I got this at Best Buy quite a few years ago for like 10 bucks. And yeah, it's going for stupid money now. The editor, I remember not really caring for this movie too much, but I've only watched it once, so. Ed Wood, classic Tim Burton. 88 with Catherine Isabel, Christopher Lloyd, never actually opened it. The Elephant Man, Criterion. It's been a while since I've seen that. Empire Records, love Empire Records. Ernest Goes to Jail. E.T. Steelbook. I just watched that on VHS quite a few months ago. Eurotrip, love Eurotrip. Everybody Wants Some. This is like the sequel to Dazed and Confused. I never got around to watching it though. Probably one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. Evil Speak with Clint Howard. I gotta go back and watch it again. Okay, so we got 500 Days of Summer, Face Off, Snake Eyes double feature, Fade to Black, love Fade to Black, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Ferris Bueller, Final Girls, love Final Girls, The Final Wish, never got around to watching that, the Finding Dory Steelbook, Firestarter, love Firestarter, First Blood. I have all the Rambo movies in a set, but I wanted to keep the Steelbook of First Blood. Fish Called Wanda. Never got around to watching that one. Five Girls with Ron Perlman. I heard it's not great. Flipped, I heard it was a very big tear jerker, but I got this at Dollar Tree a while back. Classic Footloose. Forbidden World, Roger Corman. Found. This is a really disturbing film. Enjoyed it though, but it's definitely not for everybody. Frailty, love Frailty. Frank, I heard it was stupid, but still haven't got around to watching it. Fraternity Vacation, another mid-80s film I haven't got around to watching yet. But with that cast alone, that's pretty cool. Freaks of Nature, this is a really good like zombie movie. Of course, you get Patton Oswalt, Joan Cusack, Dennis Leary. It's a really fun movie. Oh yeah, Bob Odenkirk as well. Forgot he was in there. Freeway Killer, another Dollar Tree pickup. Classic Friday, love Friday, by Felicia. From Dusk Till Dawn 1 and 2. First one is definitely better, in my opinion. From Hell with Johnny Depp, Heather Graham. One of my personal favorites, The Funhouse. Love The Funhouse. Game Night, that was a fun comedy. Usually not big on these types of comedies, but I enjoyed that one. The Gate 2, not as good as the first. It was okay. Classic from my childhood, Getting Even with Dad. Okay, so this movie, it looks cool. It's not. It's stupid. I didn't like this movie, but I like the artwork at least. Technical difficulties here with the Godfather book. J cards popping off of it. Godfather trilogy. Still haven't gotten the coda released though. Alright, so I'm gonna sit down here, getting hurting my knees. Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. Godzilla on Monster Island. Goodfellas, classic. Goosebumps, love Goosebumps. Grave Robbers, aka Ladrones de Tumbas, love that movie. Green Mile, Forrest Gump double feature. Gremlins, love Gremlins. Grosse Point Blank. Groundhog Day. This movie was really weird. Hangman. Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day to You. The Harvest. I really enjoyed The Harvest. I really like Michael Shannon, so. The Hateful Eight. Haunting in Connecticut was good. Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia. I don't know why they call it Connecticut when it happens in Georgia. I have no idea. Hunter, I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoy Abigail Breslin. Hell Night, that was a fun movie. Hereditary, love Hereditary. I feel so bad for that girl. I really do. High Fidelity, love High Fidelity. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. High Tension. I gotta admit, the first time I saw High Tension, I didn't like it at all, but it grew on me. Highway to Hell. Haven't watched it yet. Hills Have Eyes, double feature. Love the first remake. Second one, not so much. This was a good in-depth history of horror season 1 with Eli Roth. I got a lot of people in here he interviews. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The Hobbit trilogy. Hobo with a Shotgun. Love Hobo with a Shotgun. Sorry, this is getting really... There's a Hocus Pocus Steelbook. Hollow Man 1 and 2. Hook, Horns, Horror Show Host. Hotel Transylvania 3. The House 3 and 4. I love those movies. They get cheesier when you go from when you start number 1 down to 4. Like I showed before, this particular cut here is different than the horror show that was put out by Scream Factory. So just so you guys know. House on Willow Street. I gotta watch this again. I thought it was pretty cool, but I gotta go back and watch it again. Howl, decent werewolf movie. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And this nice sweater, Target exclusive packaging. Finally upgraded from my DVD, my Snapper Case DVD. How the West Was Won, classic. One of my personal favorite Corman films, Humanoids from the Deep. You know me, I love my sci-fi horror. Igor, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. This was a very depressing Christmas movie. I don't recommend it to everybody. Glorious Bastards. Inner Space. Innocent Blood. Insidious 4, The Last Key, which I didn't get around to watching. Interview with the Vampire. The Intruder. This was an interesting movie. I forget who's in here. Yvonne DiCarlo, of course. Ted Cassidy. Mickey Rooney. It's a very interesting 70s film. I believe, yeah, Garage House Pictures. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't want to say they're going out of business, or they did. I'm not sure, but something was going on with them. Everything's like sliding here. The Intruder. Never got around to watching that one. The Original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Rational Fear. The Island. This is the one that people are finding in Dollar Tree, the DVD with Michael Caine. I can probably sell this now that I got the box set. If I Spit on Your Grave. This one was out of print, I believe. I Think We're Alone Now with Peter Dinklage. It Comes at Night. Apparently it never came. It Follows. I love It Follows. It's a Wonderful Life. Jack Frost. Can't wait for part 2 to get released from MVD. Jawbreaker, classic. Jerusalem, never got around to watching it. Jigsaw. Joe Dirt. Don't watch number 2. Just Visiting. King Kong, this is the one from Peter Jackson. Krampus, love Krampus. One of my personal favorites, and I gotta watch it every Thanksgiving, and that is Christy. Love Christy. Montage of Heck, Kurt Cobain. It's a fun movie. Labyrinth, love Labyrinth. Lady Hawk. Rest in peace, Richard Donner. This is the, I forget. I found this at my local thrift store a while back. It was still sealed, but the case was broken, so I fixed it. Wait, this is from '85, I think. Here's a crazy movie. Lair of the White Worm. With Hugh Grant. Another Ken Russell film. Land of the Dead. Alright. Last Exorcism 1 and 2. The Last Horror Film. Last House on the Left. League of Their Own. Legend of Awesomest Maximus. Leatherface. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Leon the Professional Steelbook. Leprechaun set. Lethal Weapon set. Let's Be Evil. And Life Changer. Life Changer you can find at apparently this new wave of Dollar Tree. That's the Horror Pack exclusive Blu-ray. Last shelf. Life Force. Little Darlings. Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Lost. Lost Shift. Love Lost Shift. Trying to pull these out, but it's kind of difficult to do. Once Bitten, love Once Bitten. Lucifer's Women, classic Mac and Me. Bad Monster Party. This is like a fun little animated movie. Mandy Steelbook, Manhunter. Maps of the Stars. Massacre at Central High, I really like that movie. Matilda, classic. Matinee, love Matinee. What is this? Max Reload, another Blasters. Mayhem, really enjoyed Mayhem. Me, Myself, and Irene. Metamorphosis and Beyond Darkness. MFA, I haven't watched yet. Midnight Run, Mikey, Miss Congeniality 1 and 2, Moana, Mom and Dad, The Money Pit, Monkey Shines, I believe that's out of print. Monster Brawl, Monster Club, that one's out of print. Monster Squad, this particular version's out of print. This is the, sorry, it's really hard to get in here. This is the Lionsgate release with a boatload of special features. I believe you can't get those on the Olive Films release. Moonrise Kingdom, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and Legacy. Mother, Mr. Mom, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Mrs. Doubtfire, MS-45. Love that movie. It's very, very good vigilante type movie. Mulholland Drive, Muppet Christmas Carol, Murder of the Orient Express, My Bloody Valentine, and then My Bloody Valentine 3D, My Boyfriend's Back, My Friend Dahmer, Mystery Men, The New Kids, The New Mutants, Night Angel, The Night Before, Nightmares, Night of Something Strange, Night of the Comet, love that movie, 96 Souls, Ninja 3, No One Lives, Nosferatu, number 23, and then probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen, The Nun. So that is everything I have in the hallway. That's everything I will be showing off today. So if you enjoyed this movie, give it a thumbs up. Please like and comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.